But the one thing before that happens is a very strange segment that happened between Bob Backlund and the Iron Sheik.
Oh, brother.
I know I'm not going to play any of this, but I'll just show you some pictures.
Thank God.
Of what happened. Bob Backlund came out. I don't really know why. He says he's going to have like proteges. He's going to be a manager.
I guess. I can't remember who this was.
And he introduces the Iron Sheik as being like one of the trainers for his stable, which is very weird because the Iron Sheik was the guy who beat him for the title. Excuse me. Another instance of WWF grasping at straws. Like, who is in the creative room going, you know what we should do? We should team up Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund. Like, this is gonna like fucking go up against the NWO storyline in WC. This is really weird. But anyways, so Backlund introduces Iron Sheik, who comes out with the Iranian flag with the Ayatollah on it, which is pretty hilarious. And then the Iron Sheik proceeds to cut a promo that I think gets cut off. He just starts rambling and talking, and they just go to commercials because they're like, dude, this show is only an hour. Like, we can't let this guy just talk forever. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Anyways, let's see what reviews you guys have on this thing. Let's see. I gave it... Vlad actually gave it a half thumbs up, and I gave it a thumbs up. Robert's the only one who wouldn't give it any type of positive rating. I mean, I gave it a thumbs up just because historically it's so strange, like to see Backlund and Iron Sheik. I guess I see the historical significance of how crazy that is. But overall, it wasn't really a good segment, and I don't know if it leads to anything. But let me see. I'll read my comment. This was awful, but still a pretty wild idea for Backlund to align with Sheik, considering the history. But man, this is old history. Maybe not what they should be digging up to combat the NWO storyline. Vlad said Sheik was just rambling nonsense, so I got a laugh out of that. Okay.
That's the only reason I gave it a half thumbs up.
All right. If anyone has any other comments before I move on to the main event, now is your chance.
Well, yeah, real quick. I think. I just want to say real quick about this. I think you're definitely onto something in the sense of they really were not stuff that they needed to put on if they wanted to compete with what WCW had going with this whole NWO angle, right? Like stuff from the 70s, 80s, right? No, this was in the 80s, right? So, come on. I mean, what? Bob Backlund and Iron Sheik? I know Backlund has been a character even like during the early 90s as well as a heel. But man, this just, I don't even know what this was and why it was allowed to happen. But anyways, all right, I'll leave it at that. It was
these are
not
like
good.
Old guys who are struggling to figure out how to be cool with the new generation. You know what I mean?
But I don't think. I mean, I don't think you can really use Sheik in any role because he's just rambles incoherently. Just talked about how he was this amazing Olympian. Like, who cares? Like, what is the point of this thing?
I know. I guess some people think Iron Sheik is a draw. Maybe he gets all the Middle Eastern people.
He was a draw. He was a draw in the 80s. He was a draw. Yes.
But anyways, Iron Sheik, God rest his soul. Rest in peace, buddy. He was hilarious. He gave us a lot of good laughs, especially after his retirement. Some people might say his after wrestling career was more entertaining than his actual wrestling career when he got to curse and stuff on YouTube and shit.